Good morning, scholars. Today we're going to continue our way through Book 2 of the Iliad, looking at lines 142 to 154. This is where, responding to Agamemnon's speech, the Greek host runs to their respective ships, and we have the wonderful first extended simile of the Iliad. That is the simile of the storm-blown cornfield. Okay, so here we go. Hos pato, toise de dumon in este des sin orine, pasimenta pleitun, hosoi u bules epakusan. Kine te dagorein, be, kumata makrata lases, bon tu ikari oi o. Ta mente uros tenotoste, oro epaixas, patros dios ek nebelaon. Hos dotekine se zeperos, baru le ion elton. Lambros epaigis don, epi de mue astaku essen. Hos ton pasagore gine de, doi dalale doi, ne as epeseu onto, pardon hupin ete gonie, his dat aire omene. Toi dale loisi keluon, hop destai neon, ed helgemen es haladian. Urus dex ekarai dairon, aute duranon hiken. Oikad emenon, hupo dereon, hermata neon. Okay, so hos bato, toise de dumon, in states en orine, pasi meta pleitun, hosoi u bules epakusan. So, orinen means to stir, to rouse, or to agitate. So, and the subject of that has to be just generally Agamemnon's speech. And so, orino, you see the stem omicron rho. It's very important to remember this basic stem because this verb can be inflected in the present and throughout in various ways, but the omicron rho is your key. So you see, you can have in the present ornume, like a mid verb, or ornuo, like an omega verb. And in the aorist, you have this reduplicated form aurora, which we'll see later, and also orse, which we saw when nous son orse kaken, when we saw the plague being sent upon the Achaeans. So, meta pleitun, among the multitude. Okay. So, hos pato toise de dumon in stedesen orene, pasi meta pleitun, hosoi ubules epakusan. Okay, the remainder of the exposition of syntax and vocabulary is reserved for my Patreon supporters. And remember, that is only $5 a month at minimum. And you can join our team and have access to the full range of these lectures, both the full Homeric Greek course and Edit Greek course, and now our movement through Book 2 of the Iliad. Hos patotoi setetumon eniste desen orine, pasemeta pleitun, hosoi u bule sepakusan. So here, epakuo means to hear or have knowledge of through hearing, and boules is the object in the genitive here, and the boule can refer abstractly to the ploy of Agamemnon, this fact that he's going to, pretend like they're going to return to Greece, but really is planning to launch a full-on attack. Or alternative, it can be referring to the council, who did not hear the counsel of the select Greek leaders that met in Agamemnon's tent before the speech and such. So whether you translate boule abstractly or concretely, it doesn't really matter. But hosoi u boules epakusan. Kine te dagore bekumata makratalases potnu ikari o tamen deuros te notoste. So pe is like with and it takes the accusative. You don't see this very often. Pe kumata makratalases. Like a high wave of the sea. Pontos, of course, is the sea. Euros is the east wind. Notos is the south wind. And in antiquity, Greek antiquity, the winds were named for the direction from whence they came. So a personified notion of this force blowing out of the east or out of the south. Okay. Hos pato toisetetumon eneste desen orine. Passe meta pleitun. Hosoi u boules epakusan. Kine te dagore. Be gumata makratalastes. Bon tu ikari oyo. Tamen deuros te notoste, oro repa ixas, patros diosek nepelaon. Hos dotekine se zepuros, baru le ion elton, la brosepaigis don, epitemu e asta guesen. Hos ton pas agore kine te, toi dalale toi, neas epese uonto, podon hupenete conie, histatire omene, toi dale loise leon, haptestai neon, ed helgemen es haladian, urus texe kataron, aute duranon hiken, oikade hi menon, hupo dereon hermata neon. Okay, so here we have a wonderful image of the ships of the Achaeans drawn up on the shore. This one has the ships out offshore as well. So it doesn't really quite correspond to our scene, but we get the idea of the ant-like members of the Achaean force rushing down to their ships to pull them off the off land and into the sea. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you again soon. Please do consider joining the team on Patreon and to grow your Greek most fully. Have a good day and be well.